Stewart-Haas Racing driver Chase Briscoe is going to be heading into the 2025 season with a brand new team. Stewart-Haas Racing is shutting down after a long run in NASCAR, two Cup Series championships, one of Kevin Harvick, one of Tony Stewart. But the ownership hasn't really been involved within the last 5 or so years. I guess you can say Gene Haas doesn't really show up, and Tony Stewart doesn't show up at all. So I saw this coming. It's sad to see. But for Chase Briscoe, he's going to have plenty of offers on the table. Right now, what we know, the front row is going to offer him a ride in a 34 car, and the Wood Brothers are going to offer him the 21 car. Those are two solid offers. I would probably believe the 21 car is the better option. Yes, right now, front row is way outdoing the Wood Brothers, but Harrison Burton doesn't have that dog in him. And Harrison Burton is a very nice guy, but he wasn't Cup ready. He was rushed into Cup Series. He needed a few more years in Xfinity, and it's not working out. And it doesn't mean the team is bad. The team is solid. They can be a playoff contender with the right driver. And I believe Chase Briscoe is going to do something similar to what Carlos Sainz is doing right now. And you may say, hey, William, what is Carlos Sainz doing right now? Well, at the beginning of the year, when we saw Ferrari make the shocking, like really shocking decision to bring in Lewis Hamilton in replace of him at Ferrari and to be alongside Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz was then offered by all these different teams in the back half of the grid. But Carlos Sainz was wanting to see what would happen in the top of the grid, like you had Red Bull with Sergio Perez. He's in the contract year. What's going to happen to that second Mercedes seat? Is a ride going to open up at Aston Martin? Will Fernando Alonso return? Or will Lance Stroll go play pickleball or play tennis or whatever? Obviously, Aston Martin's no longer in the picture. Neither is Mercedes, and neither is Red Bull. So yeah, Carlos Sainz more than likely is going to end up at either Williams or the state kick F1 team, which would be Audi in 2026. But the point is, though, he played a waiting game. And Chase Briscoe could very well play the waiting game here in NASCAR because Martin Truex Jr. It's like life, death, taxes, and Martin Truex Jr. Talking about retirement plans. He could retire this year. And if Martin Truex Jr. decides to retire this year, Joe Gibbs is going to want to get somebody into that organization that is a proven winner in the Cup Series, a contender, and someone that brings in sponsorship money and also doesn't cause a lot of drama. Chase Briscoe doesn't cause drama. He brings in sponsorship money. He won a race in the past. He made a deep championship run in 2022. Chase Briscoe meets all of the things they're wanting to have at Joe Gibbs Racing next year. And I believe this would be the ideal situation. Obviously, Bob Pockrass mentioned two of the drivers, Erik Jones and Noah Gragson. Erik Jones, I just feel like he's falling off NASCAR right now. When he made the decision, or tragically, the team made the decision for him to leave, but it was his decision to end up with Richard Petty at the time. Now it's legacy. That did not work out for him at all. I think he could have done better than going there, but things happened. And I just don't see it working out for Erik Jones. The second stint in the team, it's not going to work out at all. He's fallen off, and I believe sponsorship is going to play a big factor there like it was in the past, as much as I hate to see. Then the second option, Noah Gragson. No, it's not going to work out at all. Noah Gragson doesn't play the team game. He's me versus we, and Joe Gibbs is not going to play that at all. Gragson doesn't bring in the funding, and he has a past with Ty Gibbs, who will eventually become the team leader at Joe Gibbs Racing, whether you like it or not. He said so many mean things in the past when they were racing for the championship in 2021 in the Xfinity Series. So Gragson's not an option, or 2022, but please like and subscribe.